Happy birthday to me. You know what? On my birthday, the microphone stays in the frame, huh? Now, to be fair, it's technically not my birthday where I am. But we have a lot of New Zealand, Australian, Southeast Asian viewers here. Happy birthday to me. Oh yeah, let's celebrate it, my dear Aussie pals. Oh yeah. Not streaming tomorrow. I'm not streaming tomorrow. So typically, I either stream on my birthday or the day before or after the birthday. So today is our birthday celebration stream. I'm 34, and the age of 33 was absolute wall-to-wall shit. Oh, God. Man. God. You know what? I should be more fair. There were lots of really good and lots of really wonderful things that happened. But, wow. 2020 was... woof. 2020 was woof. And, I mean, all of you know about the stresses I had in end of 2019. But that's okay. That's okay. Because I think that the important thing in life, more and more I feel, the important thing is... Let's talk about a couple important things. First of all, if you're in quarantine, this hair is going to just eventually grow so much it poofs. So I kind of got to trim these. Otherwise, I have head pauldrons. That's one thing I've learned at age 34. But during these times of immense change and turmoil and stress, I like to think about kind of like when you are in turbulence on an airplane or the ocean. You know, I remember I really don't like turbulence on an airplane. It really makes me feel like really upset and uncomfortable. And I remember someone explained to me, a pilot, this is one of the benefits of streaming to a wide audience. So you get someone coming up going, I'm that professional, let me tell you about it. Explained to me that, you know what? When you get those bits of turbulence, you're only going a few feet up and down. It's not these, like, 100-foot drops and surges or anything like that. You're just sort of very gently moving around. And there's really no threat to the plane. Like, the plane is meant to go through the air like this. It's built for that. And in fact, if the engines fall off, you can just glide all the way down. Like, there's no real problem or threat. So you just have to learn to be comfortable and learn to enjoy yourself, you know. Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And I feel that a lot lately. I feel a lot like turbulence in the world. Let's just enjoy ourselves. Some things, man. Let's just enjoy ourselves. Let's find those pockets of comfort in the midst of the stress. You know what I mean? Oh my God, DS Warden with 5 subs. Hey, thanks, DS Warden. Thanks for the support and the birthday gifties. Agurthi Poro. Pleasure to see you once again, a few minutes later. Lava Dragons, it's also your B-Day here in Russia. Hey, cheers, Lava Dragon. Cheers to you, comrade. Cheers to my favorite streamer whose VOD's been an endless source of wisdom and positivity during these hard times, man. Yeah, what a heckin' hell things have been. Maldarian with the 10 gifties. Maldarian with the 10 giftos. Man, you know what I want to do? Man. I think Chandra Tribal makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? I think Chandra Tribal makes a ton of sense. Huh? Why do we not? We have Chandra, Acolyte of Flame, Chandra, Novice, Pyromancer. We can get our elementals +2/+0 till end of turn. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking we add 3 of these. I think a pair of Chandra Fire Artisans is good. Chandra Heart of Fire is really the one that I am massively interested in. Let's go ahead and craft all of those. I think a pair of these Chandras are going to be good. I think Chandra's Triumph. Chandra's Triumph is deal 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. It deals 5 damage if you control Chandra. Dubrod H. Or as I like to say, Dubra D. 5 gifts, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. It's a birthday? It is a birthday. I have birthdayed. I have birthdayed. I think I want 26 lands in this one. Ooh, wait. Interplanar Beacon. I think that we will lose the Temur Reclamation, but that's fine. Let me see if I can find this huge red deck. Arambiko says, thanks for all the good times and good laughs. Love spreading joy in chat tonight. Gotta love it. Hope you have a happy 34th. Here's to a year with better times ahead. I'm feeling like it could become good. I'm feeling like it could become something, you know. Let me mute this. I'm looking myself up. Oh, I didn't know I had that many subscribers on YouTube. Look at that. I like don't visit my YouTube, man. All that shit's automated. Oh my god, I forgot about what's the name of it? Mazemind Tome. There it is. Put a page counter, scribe. You can draw a card. Oh yeah. This is nice. This is nice. A Girthy Poro with another 10 giftos. Girthy Poro kicking the door and says, I'm not done yet. Hope my birthday's going well for you guys. You know, I want you to enjoy that birthday for me. I want you to enjoy that birthday. Uh-oh. Alright, what are some other things that we can put into this Chandra Tribal? What makes sense? I feel like... Just here for the rewards with the 5 gifteronis, man. I am going to be looking over, saying hi a little bit, and looking back and trying to big red a little bit. You know what I mean? It's gonna be some time. It's gonna be some time. Dude, where are... I think 4 of these is probably pretty sensible. Probably pretty sensible, huh? You know, God, this thing leaks. This lid sucks. Just pouring coffee all over my tum-tum. Seraphic Soul. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Seraphic Soul gifted 69 subscribers. Nice. Nice. 69 subscribers. Oh my god. 69. Yes. 69 I feel like is especially applicable to you and I. Because we, oh yeah, we're adults who have sex. And 2, the posture of 2 people hunched over really captures how I sit all day long. It is the nerd's posture. I professionally am being a 9 right now. Just, pretty sick. You know, I'm still trying to sift through this. I mean, maybe we do want some shocks in here. Do want some shocks? Where is... Oops, I didn't even put in Chandra's Triumph. Chandra's Triumph. Need some removally doovally doos. The extra pinging is nice. What do I think here? Maybe Yadaro? Yeah, maybe Yadaro. This guy is kind of slow. This guy is kind of freaking slow. Wait a minute. No, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. I mean, we might want to Godzilla this, but this is... I feel like we're doing pretty good in slower games. We're doing pretty good in slower games. Raunchy Rides, happy birthday, Shama. Hey, thanks. Hey, thanks. Sarkhan the Masterless? You know, maybe some Sarkhans would be good here. What are things that can't be countered? Destroy enchantment. Oh my god, Ghost Stalker! Ghost Stalker, the legendary mod. The legend. Gift in 5. Oh my god, Ghosty. You're so sweet to me. Hey, what Let me actually just look up Chandra really fast. Probably not Chandra's Incinerator. Sarkhan actually feels like it makes the most sense. Maybe we just put in 4 of these guys. I mean, this is kind of a comically Planeswalker heavy deck. I actually think I do maybe want one more of these. Maybe. But really, it feels like this low end. This low end is where I'm concerned. What is the deal 5 damage spell? Soul Sear. Seems pretty good. I think another shock is nice. What is another strong, cheap removal spell? Oh, Robber of the Rich. Oh, that actually might be a really good idea. You know, let's do this. Let's actually not like that. Let's look at what some of the new red cards are. Oh. New art all day. Siege Rabbit says, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Sean. Happy birthday to you. Hey, thanks, man. So nice to have all of you here with me, man. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I hope you're all having a great birthday. New sunshine. Hey, Sean, happy birthday. I know things are crazy lately, but just like you make a warm, inviting space for us, I hope you can just take some time for yourself here today. Just have a lovely time. Yeah. Yeah, things have been rough. New sunshine. Things have been rough. Things have been rough. Oh, there it is. Oh, we want this card. We want this card. Yes, absolutely. Scorching Dragonfire. Technically, it's not new, but let me just keep going through here and see. Bless you! See if there's anything here. Is Lava Coil gone? Maybe, but I think we have better instant speed options. There's nothing that's like 4 toughness, and therefore Scorching Dragonfire does the same effect as Lava Coil for essentially all the things. Oh. Oh. Looper Call, 5,000 bits. Says happy birthday, Sean. I too had a quarantine birthday. Hope you get to do something fun, have some good relaxing. Have a good relaxing weekend. Get some tacos on me or something. Oh hell yeah, tacos actually sounds good. I was gonna order for a birthday dinner tomorrow, and I really like tacos. And now I'm in Los Angeles, so we get like real authentic Mexican tacos, which are unbelievable. Illogical Poet gifting 5 subs to us. Thanks, Illogical Poet, man. You enjoy my birthday for me, man. You enjoy my birthday. What does this do? What's Chandra Flame's Catalyst? What? Oh, what is this, Chandra? This card sucks. Nice. Okay. Oh my God, we have a string. Called 13, McKinney Star. Called 13 gifted 5 subs. McKinney Star gifted 10 subs. Cat Dadded gifted 5 subs. Oh man, Cat Dadded, McKinney Star called, man. Thank you all. Now, hope you all are enjoying my birthday. Hope you, for instance, listen to some very relaxing Blue Sky Black Death, the greatest musical artists of all time. I think we maybe did it. I think we maybe got there. We can probably tune this land, huh? I actually think we can go down quite a bit. What are some nice... Let's try. I remember. I remember. I don't really know what sort of tech lands we would want. That might actually be valuable. Maybe just a second blast zone. Big red. Big red. Okay, now what I'm going to need to put in the sideboard is going to need to be flame sweeps. Probably some of these. I don't know. Let's play best of one a little bit and see where the pain is. Yeah, see, Karn's Bastion I was thinking about. Karn's Bastion. What about Dwarven Mine? Oh, what is Dwarven Mine again? Dwarven Mine MTG. Is that the one that just pops out a 1/1? Man, if that were 1/1 Elemental, I think that would help a ton. So let's play a little bit and see. I think that I'm worried I have too much high end. Like, quite worried. I'm also very worried about being able to pick off Reclamation decks quickly enough. It's jank glue. Mazemind Tome is a god card, man. Holy shit. Zoinks. I run JT 20 sub gifties. It's actually... I don't need one of those. Is it me or is Cardboard Live not running? Oh, it's not running. Thank you. Thank you for noting that. Thank you. I think I don't have enough low end. I think that's going to be an issue. Bonecrusher, Steamkin, Skewer, Thoughts Day 9. We're a slow deck, so we probably don't want to run something like Skewer the Critics, assuming that is the Skewer to which you were referring. We actually have a lot of life gain in this deck. Ooh, you love to see it. So Skewer's probably out. Wow, somebody's fucking rude. Okay, so we really want to try to get something instant speedish here. Let's scry.
I'm happy as a hellion to start some fires.
Steamkin, Audricaris, is a card that tends to work well in red decks that don't have ultra cheap creatures, but have cheap-ish, and the lack of mana is made up for by the Steamkin, so you can kind of burst out with a bunch of shit really quickly.
Throw another punch, and you're gonna get burned.
So, because this doesn't actually have a lot of creatures, it's quite slower. It's hard to actually leverage the Steamkin valuably. Bonecrusher, the one we touch on last, is a great suggestion. I should really think about that. I think that it might just be straight up perfect for this deck. I think this is it. And then we just see what Merlatin does. Good, really good. Just gonna put loyalty on this.
Can't believe Mother Ludi gave us homework.
I think I maybe need to be very, very careful about running Sarkhan the Masterless. It's the weirdest card in the deck for sure. And it seems like it's the most intuitive one in the deck, because this turns all my Planeswalkers into dragons. And we have a lot of Planeswalkers. But the way that Sarkhan works effectively in other Planeswalker decks is that those decks... Those decks have denial and utility Planeswalkers, like Teferi, delays by bouncing. Narset chokes out resources. That's a very, very good one to have. So, my Planeswalkers are not really as utilitous.
I'm ready to fight.
Uh-oh. So this says to me that a Night Pack Ambusher is coming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double minus this.
Ooh, hot, 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 hot!
I'm going to play the Regulator. Put the loyalty counter on, and probably pay this to buff the number of loyalty counters on each of these.
Help.
Boy, I know how to read them. iFishing is asking about Cardboard Live. I turned the Cardboard Live on late, so it hasn't loaded in the deck properly, so that's my bad. Soups dupes, my bad, magoops. Well, we'll be able to kill this, which is very nice.
Maybe
I don't think we're going to win with Sarkhan the Masterless. This seems like a card that I would... Seems like the card I would want to cut anyways. Ang, 8811. Thanks for the 5 gifteronis and the pepperonis. If this is a negate, we probably lose to Merlatin. Okay. Yeah, I think the Sarkhans feel awkward and unnecessary. Help some. You know, I'm going to concede because I really just want to change this Sarkhan the Masterless like quite a bit. Isidore says, Sean, I hope you're feeling less stressed today. You know, I just have some really sweet people in my life that have just been really, really wonderful to me, and that's been helping a lot. And I'll talk about this deck in a moment. I'm going to remove all these Sarkons, and I want to explain why, but not too soon, so back off. White Mage says, aka all of us? Yeah, all of you, man. Yeah, I mean, it's just been really hard seeing all the I've talked about this before. It's not just that there are sexual assault, harassment, impropriety posts going up. It's the volume of it and the personal connection to it for me in a number of ways. I either know of or personally know, like, almost everyone involved. I mean, I shouldn't say almost everyone. That's maybe a stupid hyperbolic statement I'm making because I'm upset. I just know a lot. I know a lot of people. And so it's... I think disorienting is maybe the best word for it. Disorienting. And I will say, I kind of think that there is... I don't like the fact that whenever any sort of harassment claim comes up in a company, it feels a lot like companies are focused on avoiding liability instead of actually fixing and addressing a problem. And what I would love is, instead of this, we have found no wrongdoing, aka we're not going to fire you, aka we're not liable, or you're fired and you're out. I would like this sort of in-between structure where if someone, like, okay, by the way, these are huge simplifications for the sake of communication. I understand many of the issues with what I'm saying, but, you know, I trust you understand that I'm trying to figure out the best way to explain it on the fly. If someone does something on a, let's say, a severity scale of 1 to 10, they do a 2. Again, I don't like the idea of, well, it's not fireable, therefore it's not wrong. I don't like that. Or if someone does a 4 on a scale of 1 to 10, well, that's not fireable, therefore nothing's been done wrong. What about some in-between where, in the same way, if someone had an outburst at work, you know what people often do? They send them to anger management training. They actually, the company pays for it. The company tries to, like, actually help someone better themselves in a way that was causing harm. What if someone had to go through a week-long workshop? Or, had to write up an essay about what they learned, which sounds cheesy, certainly. And again, obviously, I'm oversimplifying lots and lots of things. But what I mean is, I like the idea that someone who had an issue would be able to go to their company or go to someone and say, here's what happened, here's how I felt that I was wronged. And for the company to be able to listen and to go, yeah, you know what, we investigated and we have decided to send this person to a week-long workshop to try to understand that. Here are the actual actionable things that are happening as a result of you doing that. That I feel like would help both sides, because I feel like it's helpful for the recipient to understand what the stakes are at any point in time. It helps them understand, instead of this, like, knee-jerk defensiveness, oh my gosh, which is terrible, right? Like, there are so many people that will hurt someone, and then someone goes, hey, you hurt me. On a scale of 1 to 10, you hurt me, like a 2. And for someone to just get so hyper defensive, no, that's not, how dare you, I'm not, you shouldn't cause me to lose my job, my career. It's like, no, like, wouldn't it be nice if they just knew that there was, like, an actual structure and a system for them to plug into? Wouldn't it be nice if someone who wanted to report didn't feel like maybe they were going to risk someone's career and didn't want to have to face all this pressure and backlash. I don't know. I've just been reflecting on these sorts of things due to the fact that in as many different areas of life as I've seen, like in terms of emotions, if you ignore it, it eventually pops, you know? And I feel like this is what we're seeing. This is what we're seeing is, you know, someone who hasn't been listened to finally speaks out. That's important, and that's really good to be able to be there, to be able to listen, to be able to support. But also going forward, it just makes me so much want to know if, like, what is the action? What is the way to have a structure that going forward doesn't cause so many people to feel like they can't speak about it for so many years? I don't know where I'm going with all this. I've just, you know, it's just been so much. It's been a lot. It's been a lot, and I feel terrible for all the women who were victims of everything that was going on. It's terrible. You know, this is my birthday stream, so I can talk about whatever I want, but anyways, I don't know. Apologies if I'm not making sense, and apologies if I'm wording things callously or poorly. I truly am personally still struggling to find the right words to... You know, there's this thing called the thunk that I love, which is like when you're just trying to figure out something and you go, oh, thunk, and you just go, oh, there it is. I don't know, I really am not getting... I'm not having that yet. I'm not having that yet. Let me also just turn on the air conditioning a little bit, because I think I left it off. I suddenly remembered why I was going on this whole thing, because someone was like, Sean, I hope you're feeling better and you got the chance to have some rest and some comfort. And I think I was just building to, like, you know, I think I just have a lot of sadness. A lot of sadness, you know, with what's happening. So once again, I want to double, triple, quadruple stress something that I just said. I kind of rambled a little bit, and when I say rambled, I mean I started somewhere and kind of lost track of where I was going or what I was talking about. And I'm someone who tends to be a very deliberate speaker. I like to think a lot and think very long about what I want to say. So I sincerely apologize if any of my wording rubbed people the wrong way. Like, really. I think, you know, it's... I think of proper wording sometimes feels like it's like I'm holding the door open for you. It's like I'm doing a courtesy by making it like a really nice, easy explanation. And sometimes I think of proper wording more as like getting the volume just right. Because if the volume's way too loud, you don't even care if the song sounds good. It hurts your head, you know what I mean? Like, it's an important thing to do, I think, to reflect and to find proper wording on stuff. Nemukins, thanks for the 10 gifties, man. Thanks for the 10 gifties, Nemukin. And I feel like no less of a man for having to apologize for something. So, sorry about that. Anyways, let me come over to here. We have a lot of Chandras that do a lot of active Burny things, and Sarkhan, I think, is nice if we get a lot of Planeswalkers out, but this deck does not really do that very well in a lot of circumstances. It does not do that very well in a lot of circumstances. I think we need more cards down here that can control things, kind of keep things going slow. So I'm going to get the Scorching Dragonfire, the Soul Sear, and the Shock in there. And is there a good one of utility creature, or maybe we just want another Soul Sear? Did I not put in another Scorching Dragonfire? Oh, there it is. Okay, I did count correctly. Bang. Okay, I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've gotten to the bottom of it. Bonecrusher is another one that I'm gonna I'm gonna try this for now, but I don't like Bonecrusher Giant a lot. It's just so baby efficient, you know? Yeah, I find them to be just marginally efficient. Marginally efficient. And she doesn't do any of the awesome stuff that I really like. Oh, were you wanting to ramp? No, I don't think so. I'm gonna let that resolve. Anthem442 says, "Hey Sean, want to wish you a happy birthday. Hope your next year is great. Look forward to Big Red later." Man, I'm real excited to just frickin' be 34 and be out of here.
Living in a monastery full of firebrands? Hey, these little guys are great!
These little guys are great! Torbrand, Big Red. Torbrand feels better with lots of small baby creatures. I want to hit the land, like, real bad. Okay.
Hey, these little guys are
Tectonic Giant. Well, whatever. Okay, so we're up against some sort of flash, Simic, ramp thing deck. I know exactly the deck that this is. I know exactly what we're up against. This is the Auspicious Starix deck. And the way it works is that it is a deck that tries to mutate lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. So it eventually gets things like Sea Dasher, Octopus, Migratory Great Horn, eventually on an Auspicious Starix. Scourge Your Land, I'd be happy. I'd be happy to see all this. You can ship it over to me. Well, fuck. Okay, well, you know, what are you gonna do? Shoot the Auspicious Starix.
What's that smell? Oh, it's you burning.
4 damage turn is pretty good. I love Chandra's Regulator, man.
Don't worry. I block.
If you could ship that to me on Discord, my friend. Sean, would you do a 1v1 with Artosis? Asks Zaraki Kens. You know, I can just concede that. Artosis would just whomp me if we played today. What about Perforos? Asks Adrakeris. You know, Perforos to me feels okay. It feels okay in general. And it also wants a lot of creatures and a lot of pricey creatures. Like, I remember when I was doing that Drakuseth deck. What if you want an MTG and in StarCraft? Artosis is actually a pretty competent StarCraft player. Woo! I misspoke. He's a pretty competent Magic player, and he is an extremely competent StarCraft player. Woo! Holy shit! Did I mess up that one? Well, you know what? I look forward to having this clip sent to Dan. You know, I was watching Artosis play StarCraft, and I was like, this guy's actually marginally competent. Isn't that the darndest thing? Get the fuck out of here.
Sit back and
Whoa! I didn't mean to throw so much shade. Whoa. What up, baby G? Apparently the party says we've done a lot of context here. Sean is that guy in the chat. Kaiser Davis with 102 months says happy birthday. Good to see you, Kaiser Davis. 102 months. Genius says Artosis got a 2 out of 5 in limited. Too true, too true.
Hey, these little guys are great.
I would say, Dan, right now, I mean, if I started playing a lot of StarCraft, I'd become competitive again. But, I mean... God, I'm good. God, I'm so good. I'm so good. I'm so good! Oh, yeah. I can see into his soul. Bada bing, bada boom. Do you ever miss StarCraft? Arcada? Kind of yes, kind of no. Kind of no, in that I watch a lot of StarCraft. Terror, the Terran player. It's incredibly good. You know, wait a minute. What's Terror's frickin' ID? Like, what's... Because, I mean, I have him on my front page. Oh, you... Terror... Is it OU? Does anyone know Terror's Twitch name? This is the problem with follows, is like, you follow people. Whatever. Anyways, there's a Peruvian Terran player named Terror that I watch a ton. Bonnet has been streaming some. Eon Zerg consistently streams a lot. So I mean, I watch a lot of StarCraft, and what is Van the Artist doing? And so I don't really miss it in that regard, because I mean, I get it, I got it.
Say hi to my fiery friends.
But the parts that I do miss is just how, I mean, it's like being in really, really, really good shape and running a race and being fast, and that feels good to be really fast. You know, that's kind of how I feel when I used to be in quite good shape and like run races and shit. And let me tell you, when you get out of shape, it's just like, oh, did I not hit the... Oh, well, you know, my opponent messed up and should have done this anyways. This might be just like mono black removal cards. So I kind of miss being awesome. Need land. I think our deck actually kicks ass. against aggro decks. I think I won't need this shock. Our deck functions pretty well with, like, in top deck mode. I don't know why it's quite so hard to draw land. Collision says, did you say you also, at some point, you missed the style of community organization from the early days of competitive Brood War? Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, I miss so much the feel. Like, okay, there's things like, alright, at some point we're gonna... Glory be. I don't want to make 1/1s because if I attack, my opponent gains 2 life, loses 1 life, so my opponent will have more. More than enough. I'm not going to do anything with this. That's fine. But, like, I love the feeling of, okay, in Magic. What the fuck? In Magic, if I want to play a game, I just look up... I just hit the button, and now I'm playing the game. You know? It's, like, so fast.
This is just gonna be bad for you.
Oh, defeat. What a drag.
It sucks. You know, like, I just hit go. And there's a lack of personalization, you know. There's a lack of connection and that sort of thing. And I miss that. I miss that feeling of, like, you know, going to a place where there's, like, a hangout. Okay, so I'm going to need this for the card draw, then. I miss the idea of...
Maybe I'm not cut out to be a monk.
Going to chat channels and tuning in to various people's games, watching 2 people duke it out. Gain that life. Yeah, truth be told, Discord's filled a lot of that for me. I don't actually know how this works. Let me see if I can do this. I can respond to this, right? Right, like this? This is good? Okay. I'm gonna drink a little bit more coffee on the day. Try to wake up still. What are we discarding? Mono black versus big red. We might actually just try out a second Mobilized District. Holy fuck. Yeah, we struggle a lot versus this sort of shit. Ow. Super sick. Super great. You know, I'm getting out of here. Getting out of here. Getting out of here. Getting out of here. Yeah, Brood War is magical, too. There's... See, here's the thing that I miss most about... Okay, oh my god. I have so much to talk about with Brood War. Thinking about Brood War is maybe my favorite thing to do on my birthday. That is my favorite thing to think about. You know, the thing I love so much about Brood War compared to other games... That's a hand. This is... Ooh, yeah. Oh, baby. One thing I miss so much is how much better you can be at the game than other people. Dude. Just how much better you can be at this game than other people is just incredible. Ooh, Fire Prophecy's a great thought, Scourger Land. It's a nice little thought right there. Like, I mean... I mean, it's just kind of incredible. I mean, you get a little bit of this in Dota, for sure. And I say that in no disrespectful way. Like, Dota's an incredibly deep, rich game, you know. But it's so open and freeform in StarCraft. There's a lot of games that are very railroaded.
Chandra, you need more control.
The Overwatch, go on the cart. The Counter-Strike, defend the bomb sites. The Dota, knock the towers down. And by the way, for what it's worth, I think these are very positive things. Like, I play all those games. Less Overwatch, but... So my opponent didn't do anything. So I think my opponent's just whiffed.
Hey, over here. No problem fire can't solve.
But man, I mean, there's just such weird, insane shit you can do in StarCraft, which is so nuts. Erdeni says, I'd say that meta StarCraft builds are railroads. Or are the rails, yeah, like how Terran... No, I hated everything about this. Like how Terran really can't go bio against Protoss. It's less that in StarCraft any idea you have works, and more that the lack of any type of structure in the game gives huge possibility spaces. And, I mean, maybe this is just a little bit of a, you know, put my hands on my hips elitist thing to say. Excuse me. I think that StarCraft is less railroaded in meta builds. I think that the... there's this map called Fighting Spirit that was so big for so long. That I think a lot of people, when they think about Fighting Spirit, they think Fighting Spirit is the meta. See what our opponent does. Oh, Heartfire. Okay. One of these decks. You got it. Got it. Come on. Yeah, I mean, like, when you start dipping onto other maps, you actually kind of wind up with a lot of breathing room for possibilities. And also, I think that there is a bit of an optical illusion when it comes to... bit of an optical illusion when it comes to how games actually play out.
Mostly.
Like, I will... Some of you should watch my brother's stream. It's Tasteless TV. Maybe he's streaming.
Remember this one?
Send him a text. He lives 16 hours ahead of me in time zone. Hey, man. I'm streaming until 11 a.m. KST. If you're live, I'll host you. Ooh. And then if Nick's not live, we're going to be hosting someone who is a mixer import. Bang bang on.
Hey, these little guys are great.
Yeah, I want to host those mixers. But, like, if you watch my brother's games, Nick is a good StarCraft player, and he plays against good players, and you just see how fucking messy and disorganized these games get. You know, it's almost like when the players get better and better and better, they're able to get down patterned lines and then still create new... Well, I don't know. Okay, so there's two types of openness in StarCraft that I just find incredible. The first is the...
I'm burnt out.
The first is the... At high levels, and I talk about this quite a bit, at high levels, you can create new possibilities by being skillful with your inputs. So, for instance, archetypical example, once upon a time, there was an early tank push in Terran vs. Protoss, and the only way Protosses could defend it was by building 2 gateways and producing Dragoons out of them. That way, the Protoss would have enough stuff to hold all this junk off.
Oh, looks like someone's getting a little sweaty.
Let me get rid of this now. This is important. So what players began to learn to do in StarCraft is that they discovered that if they controlled their units, their Dragoons well enough, they only had to build... Why are 3 of them going off? Did a bug happen? Wait. What? Oh, no, because I played the turn before. I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention. Anyways. I did 1 in the first turn, 2 in the second. For some reason, I only remembered the second one. Two gateways to build enough Dragoons to hold off the Terran. But then Protoss players discovered that they could control their units well enough that they only needed 1 gateway. And what does that mean? Well, it means that players basically wound up saving enough money to make another building. Okay.
No pressure.
Yeah, so then, like, you had players who would go 1 gateway and expand faster, or go 1 gateway and then be able to build... Uh-oh, we might be dead here. This was really close. So you just kind of have, like, new things happening. You have new things happening in the game as a result of these types of, like, skillful deflections. And I think that's one of the things that I talk about, and one of the things I mean when I say, wow, it's just so amazing how much variety and capability there is in this game. It's just so tight. Nice, I'm the best player in the entire world-known universe. Okay, so we can gain life, double ping, double grow. Great. But there's also this mass-scale disorganization that happens in Brew War that really sends the game off in nutty directions. Like, insanely nutty directions. And that's what, if you watch my brother's stream, you'll see. Like, these games just get totally out of control. Like, Nick is constantly losing his main base. G. Frank says, tomorrow's my wife and I's anniversary. I don't think it could be a happier day. Happy birthday. Fuck yeah, man. Happy anniversary, man. By the way, I know some things that gotta go in here. Robber the Rich, obvious includes straight up. I might want another one of these in here. Seems maybe dumb. How do we kill a ramper? I feel like I don't want Yadaro in the main, but maybe I want Yadaro in the side. Light up the stage we don't need. We actually have plenty of card draw. We have a shitload of card draw on this deck. I mean, we have cycling with Chandra's Regulator. We have drawing and scrying with this. We have the exile the top to spy a thing from this. We have the exile top 3 cards. Never drawn this, but I feel like it should be good. You know what? I think this is probably fine to have some of these in there. I mean, like, these 7 are really good. I might even put in an 8th, because I think we might be okay in long games. I'm just trying to think, like, here, let me really scope down this question. What is the thing that lets us deal with a wilderness reclamation? Is there any artifact or enchantment destruction? Yeah, it might actually be Ugin. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to go to the colorless ones to think about it. Yeah, I think it might be Ugin. Is the only one. Or we go under. Or we go, oh my god, of course. Of course, of course, of course, of course, of course, of course. We speed up. There we go. Figured it out. 4 Robbers of the Rich, 4 Legion Warboss. That's it. That's just the technique. I just couldn't think of an aggressive tool that would make sense in this. Because I was like, yeah, I could go for a Meteor Golem. Like, we don't hit 6 mana, or excuse me, 7 mana very often. Huh. Huh. Did Dr. Disrespect just get banned from Twitch? What is this week? What? And it sounds... is it permanent? Alright, well I'm gonna keep playing this children's card game. Jesus. Alright, let's keep playing the children's card game. Plug our ears and our eyes. Alright. Kazuki says maybe he was disrespectful. Oh, shit. Oh, that's fucking funny, man. That's actually really funny. I mean, that's fucking so funny, man. Well, maybe he was disrespectful. I mean, that is like the funniest thing. Oh my god, that is so funny. Goodness. Well. You know, I don't know, whatever. I gotta be honest, I'm not convinced that that man was a doctor. Okay. See if we can do something on our next turn. Like play land. Nice.
Let's make this quick.
I want this. This person just made such a gigantic mistake. Oh wait, that thing has instant speed.
Ah, respect your elders. This was humbling.
Alright, it's my turn. I really want to be able to play Chandra Heart of Fire. Discard. Oh, until end of turn. Okay, I gotta be really careful about this. Discard your hand, then exile the top 3 cards. Until end of turn, you may play these exiled cards. I have to be very, 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 very careful about that.
We will not fail. Harness the elements.
I have to be super, super, super careful about that. Alright. This is not a lot of damage. This is not a lot of damage. I'm Saber says happy mother effing birthday. Yeah, it's my... I'm turning 34, everyone. I'm a 34 guy. Oh, man. I'm going to be able to Chandra's Triumph for like 1 billion here. Nope. I want something better than this. God, do I actually need the Ugin, man? I don't want the Ugin. Left.
Fine. I'm leaving.
So Chandra 5 feels ineffectual here. I think that might be one of the ones that I cut. Surprise MF. Happy. Thanks for the 25 gifted subs, Surprise. Surprise gave 50 yesterday. Woo! God, Surprise, you must be just loving my birthday. This must just be like one of the best days of the year for you. I can only imagine. Alright. Okay, so what do we cut? We cut the shocks. Because there's really nothing to shock. Soul Sears, I actually think... I'm going to revisit this. We might want to get rid of Chandra Heart of Fire. She feels very slight and slow, and I need to be fast. I think this is it. Striker KOJ says, Sean's birthday is a great opportunity to launder money. Money laundering is something we're a big fan of here at Day 9 TV. All of subscriptions is a money laundering scheme. Okay, I guess. Turn 1 blast zone for the intimidation factor. The situation that we really want to be in is we want our opponent... Our opponent basically has no low end. Our opponent has just... Oh yeah, oh Jesus. Our opponent has just... sweepers, and like Elspeth Conquers Death, and then like Planeswalkers. So we can actually do pretty gross things if we start getting really aggressive, in particular with a combination of Planeswalkers and creatures. Surprise says, here's the dealio. I used to have a pretty well-paid job, then I fell ill. Because I live in a filthy communist country, I get paid 70% of my old wage by the government. I live with my parents and can't leave the house. Both due to the health stuff. So I have zero expenditures. So thanks for providing me a way to spread some joy from the desk chair. Man, I have a mix of emotions to that. One is that I'm really glad, oh yeah, that, you know, your country is being so supportive. I need to do this one first.
I'm Chandra. Nice to
If I get a Regulator, we win next turn. +2/+2.
It's elemental, dear.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at this. Again, not a lot of early defense in the Bant Ramp deck, which is why we're trying to leverage that. You know, I'm glad about the support that you're getting. I'm terribly sorry about the illness. I am glad to provide the entertainment. I'm grateful for the support, Surprise. We're going to do our gosh darndest to be the greatest little support center for you, my friend.
I protect that which cannot protect itself. Be wary of the ground you walk on.
Agurthi Poro says, I've got a philosophy. If you're not spending your money on things that make you happy, then why save it? Yeah, dude, I am right there with you, man. I mean, I believe in saving. Saving's great, but, like, saving is a bet. You are betting that you will enjoy that money more later than now. You know what I mean? I know it's like an oversimplification, but, like, I have known people who save to the point where they and everyone around them miserable. So do I want to draw here? No? No, I don't think so. I think I do this. Do the obvious plus.
Elemental, dear. What's your name?
This is one of my favorite Planeswalkers, because it just has 3 interesting actives. 5 damage is a lot. It's a lot to get seared. But, like, I also, on the flip side of that, like, the don't spend money on something if it doesn't make you happy, like, I'm pretty aggressive about not spending money on stuff, man. I just am not a casual spender. Oh, my God. Let's regulate some shit, man. Swing in for 20. Childos. Childos! Giving us 5 giftos! Unless this is a counter spell, we just win the game. Okay. Doink. Yeah, no, I'll go ahead and pay to make 4 of these. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me plus. Oh yeah, I'll auto pay. Oh yeah.
I just want to hug all those fire critters.
That's a lot of damage. I think our suspicion is correct. If we go under the Bant Ramp deck. Because, note, we still have not yet revealed that we are running 4 robbers. And, Legion Warboss. Is this mono red Chandra Tribal? You know it, Lloyd Smith. And that maybe should be the name of this. Is Big Chandra Tribal. Why tribal? Well, first of all, there's a lot of Chandras. But second of all, there are cards that benefit from having Chandras, such as Chandra's Triumph. Deal 3 damage, unless you control a Chandra, then deal 5 damage. Or Chandra's Regulator. Pay 1 to duplicate a Planeswalker effect. This is a reactive hand, so I think I need to send this back. What's a tribal? Swedish fish, it comes from... Oh yeah, Jesus, this is the nuts. It comes from the idea of... see how this is human, archer, rogue. If you have lots of humans, this is called the tribal quality of the card. Really, one Vuli Recluse. Okay, whatever. Kind of, I've seen. I think it was Andrei Strachky. Was it Andrei Strachky? Was it? Maybe it was Piotr Gorgovsky, who includes a one-of this, a one-of, just to be able to make some of these little buddies. Meow. I'm gonna go ahead and attack, just so I can get a card, maybe. Really kind of stinks that we were up against the single Jor-El. This is like the one copy of this in the deck. That's okay, I'm the best. Yeah. I think I have to decline this because my opponent's going to play Nissa next turn. Ooh, you love to see that. Oh, you love, love, love to see that.
Won't lie, I'm in pain. These little guys are great.
I think I'm going to cut the blast zones and just put in mobilized districts. Right? I don't think... Maybe just go down to 1 blast zone. Man. Yeah, so the qualities on this thing, which is like humans, this is referred to as a tribal quality. So, you know, you'll occasionally have things that are like...
I am not going to sit this one out.
Oop, I needed to place mobilized district so I could attack with it. Okay.
Don't worry. I got this.
Anyways. You'll see things that are like, you have +1/+1 to all humans. You know, things like this.
Now things are getting heated.
suppose that's how it was meant to be.
And that is some good shit. Every point of damage counts. I don't know. Yeah, so there was a lot of things like give +1/+1 to all humans, benefit another human. If a human dies, trigger this. And these are typically referred to as tribal decks or tribal effects. And so this doesn't really refer to tribal in the most traditional sense. Oh, yeah. You'd love to see it.
Go get him, buddies.
Mazemind Tome coming in big. End of turn Vantress for sure. This is often what happens when you put in too much reactive, responsive stuff. You run out of the proactive components of your deck. So, you know, I kind of sparked a discussion that I was wondering if we could undo. I was referring to Surprise, who said that, you know, government helps them subsidize certain costs of living.
Hey, I'm meditating here.
Another one. Sure, that's fine. That's super duper fine. Yeah, oh yeah. Alright. Draw a card, baby. And some people are trying to hop in, discuss the complexities of healthcare and all this stuff, and I'm just gonna go, guys. Guys, I humbly request that we return back to just talking about the children's card games. And I totally know that I'm the one that brought it up, so I totally recognize that I'm not exactly the innocent man here.
Be afraid, wizard.
Did you know that you can just shoot things with this, Chandra?
I call my fists Pyromancer and Firebrand. Find your fires of passion within.
I shouldn't have drawn a card. No, I'm going to shut up. Lunarian 12 says, just play the US campaign of Red Alert and all is forgiven. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. Wow. The acting, the delivery, sheer quality. Look at this. Look at us successfully going under one of the tip-top decks in the meta. Look at us. And there's a single pathetic shark just trying to make its way in.
Well, that's rude.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Go get him, buddies. Let's burn brighter.
Kind of feeling like I'm missing out on a lot of Mobilized District pings.
Anyone who stands in my way. Aw, looks like someone's getting.
What's cooking? Good looking. I can't believe how much heal is in here. I actually think that I can skew much more towards slower control matchups very successfully. I mean, perhaps our buddy's looking for an Ugin, but even an Ugin doesn't save anything. I'm going to draw another Baby Chandra right off the top. This is going to be my technique. Draw the Baby Chandra right off the top. Okay.
Maybe I'm not cut out for this.
Not enough. Not in town. I'm gonna do the most guaranteed thing first.
Aw, looks like someone's getting a little sweaty.
Some sort of life gain coming up.
Haha, toasted! Hold on. I'm gonna try something new.
Oh man. Oh man, this feels good. This feels awesome. Hey, have a good day at work, Girthy Poro. Have a good day. Well, you enjoy my birthday, man. You enjoy my birthday. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's really coming together. Thought you were gonna change the deck. Did I say that, Techlin? My brain is a little frazzled. My brain is a little frazzled. Joe Monkey says he never comments on my resub messages. He just doesn't like us. Oh my god, Joe Monkey. Joe Monkey, you know what, everyone tell Joe Monkey he is amazing, charming, and a wonderful dad. And a good dude. Joe Monkey says, oh god. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, Joe Monkey. There you go. Hey Joe Monkey, you enjoy my birthday for me, man. Alright, by the way, this is an important test. This particular match. What the Jund? Oh, you've got to be kidding me, man. This Chandra, we might go down to 2 of. I think I only have one way out of this. I think I should have known that my opponent was not going to. I don't know why. I cannot explain to you why we, for now, did this in this order. Banger Running 77 says, hey Sean, I was your previous opponent. Awesome to see Big Red Chandra Controls doing well. Oh hell yeah, that's so sick to see you. Get thee to a nunnery. Guys, so Freebooter is back. Yeah, dude, this... Oof. So I think we lose no matter what, yeah. I think we outie. So what do we not want in this deck? I think Chandra Heart of Fire feels just very, very slight and slow. We want the Flame Sweeps, the War Bosses, the Dragon Fires. But what comes out? This feels a little slow, comparatively speaking. This Chandra feels slow. I'd probably trim a Regulator. I think that feels maybe okay. Joe Monkey gifted 5 subs. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, Joe Monkey, you're so sweet. And it says, happy birthday. Feels birthday, man. It's nice to have the good quality feels. Good quality feels on my birthday. 34. I'm 34 today. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. All Thrice Soul. Gifted a sub and says, happy birthday, day. Nice. Thanks, Thrice Soul. Thank you. Ooh. 34 and still is beautiful. Oh, Kishanik. You know, I think one of the things I want to do is lose weight in the year of 34. The year of 33 was a year of doing the opposite of that, which, frankly, I'm not terrifically upset about. I'm not terrifically upset about that. Because you know what? Eating makes me feel really nice. It's a good way to give myself some much-needed comfort, and sometimes... No, I am going to play the Mazemind Tome. And I'm just taking out a loan on future Sean, is what I'm doing. Interplanar Beacons are going to be nice in this matchup. Bing bong. And remember, when this pops, we heal, which is amazing. Crazy Chris, who's been here for 100 months, just gifted another 5. Hot damn. What's cooking, loser for now? Oops. Nice. No, I'm just gonna scorch this guy. Scorch and draw. God, Mazemind Tome is like so subtly awesome. I love this card. This is jank glue right here, and it's anti-aggro jank glue. It's like the treasure map without the desperation. Interplanar Beacons, I think, are a good call here. Yeah, I think our deck is going to go the distance here. This is so cool. Zippy D says, speaking of losing weight, Sean, pre-COVID I was doing intermittent fasting and had lost 40 pounds in 2 years. Fuck yeah. Then quarantine comes along and I said, F it. And still fit into my pants 2 months later, so that's a win. I gotta be honest with you, these pants that I'm wearing, these are tight pants, man. These pants are tight. And not in the way that I like to have fun with, where I say tight, tight, tight. No, they're just literally tight. And when I unbutton the top button, I go, oh. And you know, the zippers are pretty good about not unzipping, but then when you just start it, it just sags open. Oh, the tummy just pushes it all. Please don't get something good. A mountain. You'll love to see it.
Nope. Don't like that.
Oh, someone messed up. Someone messed up so big and so bad. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7, 8. So we don't quite have enough mana to win immediately. But we do have the ability to really wreck this board.
Here, have some of that magic stuff.
Bing bong.
The city is so constraining. I need to be free.
This game does not like tapping Interplanar Beacons.
Whoosh! Up in flames! Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try something new.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Who's getting value now? I now see the play. If I played the Regulator, did the minus, duplicated it, I would have 2 more mana, and I could have just swung for lethal right there. Fuck! I knew it was somewhere in there. Ah! Okay, so again, last turn this had 1. If I play this first, I now have 4 mana remaining. I minus, use Chandra's Regulator, which brings me down to 3 total land here, but then I get 4 mana from this one who's dead. So now I have not enough mana. Never mind. not enough mana is basically what I'm saying. Crap. Crap butts. Farts. So just to be clear to everyone, I did the best possible line. Just saying. I'm just saying that I'm the best player here. That's all I'm saying. It's not a lot. It's my birthday, so y'all can go stick it. No blocker 1 time. White mana. Is someone running a Cruel Celebrant? Props to myself. This. Add 2 mana. Red and a green. And let's casually swing for 20.
I'm happy as a hellion to start some fires. Say hi to my fiery friends. Let's get stoked.
That feels so good. 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 Dum, 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 dum. Oh my god. Big Chandra control, man. Big Chandra control. Feeling big, I'm feeling Chandra. Reviated Force says my zip just sagged. That's what I'm talking about, man. Anyone who's had a tough day, just unbutton the top button of your pants and just relax, man. That's what I do as a weight gainful person. Holly Sephiroth says, but I have no pants on. Holly Sephiroth, I aspire to be as sophisticated as you on a Friday. Everyone should absolutely follow in the footsteps of Holly Sephiroth and either be pantsless, pajama-ing, something comfortable. God, I had pajama pants somewhere around here. I had my little princess sleeping over there on top of a towel. Sir Trexie says I was already following that model for Fridays. You know, I've been doing a lot of small psychological tricks to try to pump myself up. Putting on shoes and putting on pants makes me feel more in control. So I put on shoes and I put on pants. Kenny Discord gifting 20 subs on my birthday stream. Thanks, Kenny Discord. Thank you. Kenny Discord, I don't believe we've formally met. Kenny, I'm Sean, and I'm starting to really come out of a long funk. Big, long funk, man. It's a lot of hands. 5x5x5! Zaraki Kenz says, would you consider getting into Modern? If I did, I would 1000% play Amulet Titan. Absolutely. Wallaby987 says, do you have any awesome birthday food queued up for today? Well, I slept in. Oh, I had the best morning. I slept in until like 11 or 10:55, and then I woke up and remembered that I have a meeting that I had to go to at 11. Death to the cats. I had a meeting, and I was like, oh my god. And I got to the meeting, and the person that we were meeting with couldn't make it. And I was like, oh, thank god. And then I just went back to bed, got up, ate a hot dog, and now here I am. I'm doing everything on my turn. I don't even care. J2 Phoenix with 5 gifties on my birthday. Happy birthday, J2 Phoenix. You enjoy that birthday. No buff pies today. I think tonight is chicken and green beans, which will feel good. Lunarian 12, is there any chance of another Brood War event like the remastered launch? God, I would have loved to do it. But it's unfortunately looking like a no. Probably this, actually. That remastered launch stream was so good. Those events, I think, are my favorite work events of all time. With the Christmas one being the #1, by far. The Holiday Bash was just the greatest. All of us wearing stupid Christmas sweaters. Nick, Jeff, and Dan are just, like, so funny. Mike Fury X says, hey Sean, did you stop updating your Spotify playlist? I like the music you were finding on there. We've switched over to a fully DMCA proof technology. Well, I mean, you know, this sucks, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I have no explanation for what that is. No explanation for what that is. This is somebody who just really wanted to make sure that that guy was out of the way, which is great.
So many new worlds. So many opportunities. I call my fists Pyromancer and Firebrand.
Toasty says, hey Sean, I just wanted to say, since you introduced me to the game in the first place, I recently got hired as a 3D art intern at the company that made Outer Wilds. I'm super excited. That is so awesome, Toasty. The people that made Outer Wilds did the exact same program at USC that I did. And their thesis was Outer Wilds.
Stay back. I'm an explosively good Pyromancer. Boom! Exploded.
Isn't that nuts? Isn't it absolutely fucking nuts? Yeah. And the funny thing is, my graduate thesis was Day 9 TV. I was going to work on a game, and then Day 9 TV just kept growing and growing and growing, and I was going to drop out in my final year of my master's degree. And they were like, Sean, don't do it. You have one semester. What are you doing? You have like a semester left. Just make this your thesis. And I was like, you can do that? And they're like, Sean, we don't care. You've done this for years. Or you've been in the program for years. Like, what do you, just don't, just, Sean, stop it.
Don't worry. I brought comfort. It's elemental, dear. What's your name? Glad I could help with your not being on fire problem.
So he says, oh, no way, you must know some of my coworkers then. Maybe. I mean, I knew the, like, 2 years above me and 2 years below me, but it's a 3 year master's program. Mon says, love to hear that your school supported you, Sean. Yeah. USC is really good about that. Like, really, like, actually uncomfortably good about it. Like, I actually did not get it because I was sort of...
Is it just me, or is it getting a little warm?
Let's see if I do this correctly. I do like this.
Don't worry, I brought company.
Let's keep the one we haven't activated. Let's do this one again.
Don't worry, I brought
This deck is awesome. This deck is fucking awesome, man. This deck is rad. But yeah, because I came from a math background. And in math, it's like, do the work, here's a new problem, figure it out, do the work, figure it out, go, come on, you're struggling to figure it out, you know, go. And Harvey Mudd in particular was a very, very, very tough school, like a challenging ass school. I mean, to be perhaps a little blunt, there are universities out there that admit prestigious students, but then have somewhat of a lax workload. Ooh, this doesn't seem good. We have all of our pricey things. Ooh. You know what? I'm keeping this because I'm reckless. This is research. Let's just we can cast one more of our spells with this one. Oh, fuck. Yeah, tons of grade inflation, like everyone gets an A, you know, everyone, it's just all about if you have merit, you know, all that good stuff. But Harvey Mudd was like, alright, you're here. You want to get an education? We're going to educate the fuck out of you. They were like really super. I think Flame Sweeps ain't gonna help us much here. What did I mess up? Got 2 of you, put in 3 of you. Oh, but I was already at 61. Okay. I mean, they just did tons of work, all the time. Every week, triage. How do I get all my work done? Tons of work. And so I was in this like, okay, I'll do work. I'm going to get the work done. I go to Harvey Mudd and, oh, come on. Alright, well, it's a little bit better. Chuck a shock, probably. Man, that, like, USC was like, we want to support you with your creative projects. I think this is what I want to do. Being able to heal for 4 is nice. Marithian says, happy birthday. Thanks, man. Thank you. Bah! Two and a half cards, huh? I will then spend 1.5. I think maybe I might need something juicier than this. I essentially expected my opponent to. Oh, yeah. I think I need more things that deal 4 damage. I think I need more things that deal 4 and 5 damage, I think. Chandra's Triumph is maybe a acceptable... You know, maybe I should have drawn with this. I think maybe I'm making a mistake here. Someone has a sense of humor. I'm going to do this because we are going to start being able to gain a lot of life. Redcap Melee. V. Kyle official. Redcap Melee. That's the one. That's the one. I think that's a really good one. Just like 2 Redcap Melees, I think is right. Fry is blue and white. Ow. Ow. Wait. No! Fartin' crap. Butts. Dang it. I'm gonna do this. Cool. What does Redcap do? Deals 4 damage. And it deals 4 damage to a creature, and if that creature is not red, you have to sacrifice the creature.
Have at it, boys.
And it costs 1 red. Oh, that's lethal. All right, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom. I'm not gonna go to a break screen. I'm just gonna put this up, and when we come back, we're going to sort of adjust this deck to try to deal with the aggro. Because I think I'm good at ones that go wide with small babies, but I'm not good versus Gruul. And I think we have a lot of wiggle room. So stay here. Stay here. Let us brew. Okay, so you know, maybe we actually should have cut the shocks. Soul Sears. Thank you. You know, I actually think that this feels correct, right? Maybe we want less Bone Crushers. Maybe we want like 3 and 3. Yeah, Storm's Wrath we don't want for 2 reasons. 1, it hits our own Planeswalkers, but 2, I remember we were also going to boink, boink. 2, it... What in the hell was I talking about? What was I talking about? Oh yeah, it's 4 mana. That's right. It's 4 mana. It's 4 mana. Guys, Phosphorus in our chat says yesterday got his first gaming PC. The first gaming PC. And I realized all the games that I play don't really require a big CPU GPU. Irradium, you know, I like the Radiant Fountain, the one that gains 2 life when you play it. I just don't really think we need it. So this is Bant Yorian. So I suspect that this is one of these decks that I'm going to need to get a little bit aggressive with. Chandra Heart of Fire. I don't know if I'm feeling her very much.
Sorry I'm late.
It's this +1 being deal 2 damage. If it was deal 3 damage, I'd be really happy. Okay. So in this matchup, I want to play the Mobilized District first, instead of the Interplanar Beacon for the life game.
Not to brag, but don't worry. I brought company.
So then that way this won't have Summoning Sickness. No, that was incorrect, because I'm going to be playing Chandra Novice Pyromancer next turn anyways. Okay, I messed up. Thought I was being smart, because instead I was being Sean. Alright, we're going to pick off the Solemn Simulacrum.
So much to do, so much to see. I'm fired up.
And black,
Sure hope
okay.
you can't handle the heat.
We'll be able to do a lot of damage next turn. I think I might go down to 2 of these. Free up the lower end. Because this top +1 effect is incredibly powerful. Sure.
Ugh, training is so hard. Time for sparks to fly. Who's ready for some hot-headed action?
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's fine. Grim Fairy. Gifted 5 subs for a total of 6. 5 subs for a total of 6. Oh, hell yeah. Puma Picante says, went to nearby Pomona and did my thesis cross-registered at Harvey Mudd. My Mud friends had a motto, C's get degrees. Great inflation mode definitely set the off. Yeah, Harvey Mudd did not and does not fuck around, man.
Here we go.
Velociraptor says happy B-Day. Thanks, Velociraptor. Seems like it'll be valuable.
Ooh, hot, 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 hot! When people start screaming, let's light it up!
That feels good. That is.
We
This is.
will meet again.
This is pretty rad. This is pretty rad. This is pretty rad. JTS is me. An extraordinary regular of sub-gifting. 255 total. Coming to town. Nice, this is X equals 5.
Structure of reality is surprisingly
Should have some good resilience to
We're
this.
done here.
you are too dangerous to roam free.
This is actually pretty nice. Pretty nice. Like, these types of Bant decks do kind of want to go over us. And we go hard under post-board, man. This is nice. No risk of Elspeth coming down on this turn. That's fine. We're going to exile it. No problem. No problem. Great Fail says, hey, Day9. I'm going to become an involuntary neat. But streamers like you in video games really do keep me going. Thanks for all that you do. Dude, streams and video games absolutely keep me going. Chandra says, what do you mean when you say go over, go under? I should say, in any game in which you have... Let me just count this properly. 1, 2, 3. In any game where there is a win condition and resource growth, there are two course strategies. One is to focus on and try as hard as you can to go for the win condition. That's aggro strategies. The other is focus on the resources. Eventually have so much power that there's nothing your opponent can do to possibly overcome you. In other words, you get to a point where your opponent can't make progress on the win condition. And so, with that in mind, there is generally there's the aggro deck and the control deck, but this gets translated to, in the moment, we are both control decks. So who's the one that's trying to win the game fast, and who's the one that's trying to make the game go on longer? In other words, who's trying to go under, who's trying to go over?
This is hardly, it's only a matter of time.
Call Me Sour's gifted a sub on our birthday. Tierce gifted 10 subs for a little birthday celebration. Why, thank you, Tierce. You know, I might want to just give up, but I'm going to keep trying. The under is the side trying to win quickly? Yeah. This Mazemind Tome has done work in this matchup. This has been nice. Do the kitties get you anything nice? I love my cats. Is all I have to say. I love my cats. I love my cats so much. More than anything, I love those little girls. They're so sweet. They're so cute. Love my little cats. Gonna give them scritches and love. Now, depending upon what we draw here, this might be death. Solemn Simulacrum is just an incredible card. 2/2 for 4, pulls out a basic land, and when it dies, you draw. I mean, shit. Bounce back everything. What 5 toughness threats are around for Chandra's Triumph to hit? Yorion. Let's see. There's also Teferi. When Teferi pluses, a couple of small baby planeswalkers that can get to 5. Yeah, I guess you're right. There's actually not that many specifically 5 costy casters. Goodbye. Scorching Dragonfires. Goodbye. I think I also don't really need the Soul Sear. Ba-da-da-dum. 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 Do-da-da-dum. Yeah, I mean the I guess right now Chandra's Triumph is especially good. I mean, it's obviously just a Teferi killer, because Teferi comes out with 4 and pluses to 5. But you know, the ability to kill all the 4 toughness things is really goot. Is there any deal 6 in red? That's a question I have. Is there a deal 6 in red? Is there any conditional deal 6? Yeah, I mean, pay 2, instant speed, deal 5 is sick. It's just like super sick. Thanks to Kai. The new Banefire type. Oh yeah, Volcanic Geyser. Yeah, that's something we're probably not going to cast that often. I'm going to try to look for action first before I begin drawing. I would expect Young Shaman to have boarded out most of the creature deletion. I want more action. This getting countered would surprise me a lot. Sure. I can't believe how good this card is. I think the best option would be Perforos's Intervention. Oh, wait. Perforos Intervention. Is that deals twice X? That's a 4-coster. Right. Maybe I'll leave in the Scorching Dragonfires against these bastards. A Regulator would be real nice. I would not be surprised if the Shadow of the Skies were out of there. We do get owned by this card pretty hard, huh? Lawless Penis. Happy early birthday, Sean. Feeling extremely anxious and was hoping I could ask for advice about transitioning from high school maths to rigorous university math. I feel totally inadequate and worried about my future success. Oh yeah, let's talk about that, man. Let's talk about that. Yeah, I really like that. Yeah, this guy. I mean, like, look at how much damage this is. So this is, we're gonna bing bong for a lot of damage. 14, and then next turn we'll have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. Close. Close to lethal. But not... Close but no cigar. Yeah, Lawless Penis, I want to stress something that is really, really important, maybe the biggest turnaround that I personally experienced when it came to improving at math in college. There is a really simple work habit that I think a lot of people get in high school, which is, you know, you have 7, 8 classes or whatever, maybe 6, and there's so many little tiny bits of homework. You kind of just last second it and like whatever. Let's say in a university, you go to a Monday math class and they assign you the homework that's then due the following Monday. Start it right when you get home. Like immediately. And the simple way I'll describe it is start all your homework on Saturday morning right when you wake up. That was the big thing that helped me in college. Because I used to just be like, oh, it's due Monday. And then Sunday night I'd be like trying to figure it out and I'd be a little stressed and frazzled. Then it would start to be like, I'd get assigned something on a Friday, due the next Friday. And I would just wake up on Saturday and just start doing it. And immediately I understood the concepts better. I had more clarity. I could work a little bit and go, I don't fucking know. And then I'd just like go to lunch. And then on the way back from lunch, I'd sit down and look at the problem again. And I'd go, oh, okay, there it is. And people say stuff like, don't procrastinate. And I generally hate the statement, don't do X, as opposed to do Y. Don't procrastinate. All right, cool. What the hell am I supposed to do? You're supposed to start your assignment obscenely early. Like disgustingly early. And actually, you know, you may have heard me talk. I found the thing that does 6. I'm going to go up to 4 Chandras. Okay, let's draw a card. Why does this game ever want me to use that thing? Oh, yeah. You know, I talked about how in graduate school, they were really supportive. They were just about clearing the path to, like, let you work on your creative work. God, man, when I got to grad school, I didn't understand that they weren't going to assign me the work. All the courses were support to help you with your thing. You know, like, we were required to take a course about, not cinematography, but just, like, shooting shit with a camera, working with lenses, understanding the difference between different types of lenses, just general filmic techniques. And it was super unbelievably freaking helpful. Because, in their mind, you're probably going to be working on a game, and you're probably going to want to learn how to do some cinematic looks with your camera work. So, cool, let's give you one of those. And I just didn't understand that. I was like, what work do you need me to do? Okay, I'll do it. And I was like finishing my work weeks early. They're like, okay, you're going to have a film project that we're going to be focusing on over the next 2 weeks. And I would finish this shit like in 3 or 4 days. Because I would like hardcore get it out of the way. And I would just sitting there and I had nothing to do. I remember even having a conversation with my mom where I was like, Mom, I feel like life has no meaning. I feel like I do the stuff, and now I have this free time, and I don't know what to do. I, like, really struggled with figuring out how to just entertain myself. Why would this help? Why would this be good? Because you're going to exile the Legion Warboss? Is this your plan? Why? Why would you do this to me? And so I think then the thing I had to learn after that was, okay, well then how do I want to spend my free time? Rats. I gotta make some changes. Got to make some changes. We must make some changes. Dex. Big red. Less. More. I don't think I want that many of these. I think I might want just another Chandra's Triumph. The ability to deal 5 at instant speed, regardless of what's happening. Pretty nice. There's this suggestion from Scourgerland earlier. Deal 3 damage and put a card from your hand on the bottom of your library, and if you do, draw a card. I'm just going to put this in because, I mean, all of these are 3 damage effects, and I'm just trying to get a feel for what's... Just trying to get a feel for it. Could just run Ugin. I think, yeah. We're basically never going to get to 8 mana. But 6 mana Ugin would be very acceptable. I did like our addition of a second Mobilized District. That felt good. Yeah, see, right here, I can actually cycle a card with Fire Prophecy. Trepidation 08 says, happy birthday, my dude. Thanks, Trepidation. 34 today. 34. Drake Grayson, we have streamed a little bit of Historic. I think the format's pretty cool. I think the format's pretty cool. You know, I'm just never happy to see Chandra Heart of Fire. Like, ever. Never happy to see it.
Witness the ties that bind us all. The land fights for us.
I think I'm just doing this.
Do not assume I am fragile.
Dude, I'm gonna spend like every fucking card to kill Nissa. I'm actually gonna just try to make myself do this. See what it's like.
Underestimate my fortitude.
We gotta go superlatively under these. Oh, this is Sultai ramp. Okay, okie dokie. Yeah, I mean, there's just so many good ramp cards right now. Cultivate is a really nice ramp card. Am I getting casualties? Am I getting crazied? Am I up against a substantial crazy boy? Okay. This is... okay. One thing that sucks is that these are elementals, so the -3 does nothing.
I am in need of
Cards? I hate having cards. Nothing displeases me as much as having cards out. Yeah, that Chandra does not feel good. I think I want none of the Chandras. I want none of the Chandras. Wow. I don't think I can defeat this. Where's my Star of Extinction? Yeah, these are coming out way too often. Shocks are not going to be useful. Gotta switch those. Gotta switch those. Maybe Ox of Agonis to replace 5-mana Chandra. I think, I don't know, I suspect a danger that I am encountering is I'm too expensive, and when I pull things down, I think we can really shit upon things. JC Evans 02 says, Sean, you've probably been asked this already, but do you have any thoughts on the shiz going on in the Dota community? I would have no shyness about saying the sexual assault, harassment, impropriety, misconduct going on. You know, speak to it directly. I mean, I just think it's sad and terrible. I'm really disappointed, you know. Yeah, just really disappointed.
Anyone need a match? No. Too bad. Go get 'em, buddies.
Alright, well. Velocir Arptar says, you feeling better since Monday? You know, I'm not gonna lie, Velocir Arptar. Playing M21 helps. It helps. It's something that's just a game. And it's new and it's fresh and it's trying to make me happy. Well, Marcus, was the Dota thing a type of stuff where there were rumors or did you come out of nowhere for you? You know, I kind of consistently do my own thing. Are we gonna run straight into a casualties here? This looks like I'm running headfirst into a casualties. That's a relief.
Say hi to my fiery friends.
Yeah, I kind of do my own thing most of the time. I don't really do a lot of collaboration streams unless it's with, you know, good friends.
The designs of an elder dragon. Truth lies beyond vision.
What's that smell? Oh, it's you burning. Go get 'em. Say hi to my fiery friends.
I think we just do this. Ooh, I got the good one. Nice. I mean, like a lot of events, I actually hang out with the exact same people. I kind of hang out with the same people all the time. And I mean, I happen to play a lot of games, a lot of communities, but I don't know. I think this is kind of what feels weird to me, is that a lot of times I'll go to an event and I'll work with someone, and then when the workday ends, I go home. I don't know, it's just...
Strive for balance in all things.
You know what would be really funny is if we drew one land.
I'm burnt out.
Let's draw a land one time.
This ether itself serves me.
Damn. Damn. You know, if you don't mind, I'm probably just gonna talk about M21 today. Probably just gonna talk about it because this has basically been the only thing that I have been talking about in my free time with all my friends and colleagues and companies and yeah. Shit, man. Ay, 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 ay. Lionheart, this is the second or third time it's come up on stream. Oh, you mean the second or third time today? Because I brought it up every single day.
All right.
I think I'm gonna just pass. I'm gonna pass this one. Maybe I needed to play this one earlier to help secure lands. Okay. Okay. Dex. Big red. I'm cutting this card entirely. What was that? What was that dragon? You know, let's look at some M21 big things. Let's start at the high end. There's the Hellkite Punisher. No. Excuse me. What does this do? You know, this card's pretty cool. Maybe Brash Taunter. This card's pretty funny. It doesn't really beat down, but it's pretty funny. Source you control, deal damage. It triples it. Pretty fun. Okay, let's get out of M21. Terror of the Peaks could be a thing. Let's look at some other just kind of 4 and 5 mana juicy big things. This helps. This is a nice aggressive tool. Triumph of Anax, huh? Oh, not Triumph of Anax. I'm thinking of the other one that cracks me up always. Deals 5 damage to target creature. I don't have this. It's amazing. That's never, ever going to become a thing. What are the good big creatures? Like 5 mana slot would be very nice. Whenever you... Okay. I don't need synergy as much as I need things that are just solo good. I really wish Phoenix for Kindling Phoenix was there. This guy might do something. Akroan War is so funny, man. This could be pretty good. You know, I'm just not seeing anything that's really good. Do I want Yadaro? Is that what we're missing? Is Yadaro? Is that the one? here? Is this Phoenix an elemental by any chance? What are my elementals? I'm getting close to just saying let's try Terror of the Peaks. Terror of the Peaks. Come on in! Welcome! Craft all. Yeah. Oh my god, please. I now have 4 Terrors of the Peak. Yeah. I'm going to go back to this because I know how these cards work. And I want to feel how this lad does it. Okay. Here are my concerns. I think that I need a little bit more action going on earlier. That's the thing. The Rekindling Phoenix is just a god card. I just want a Rekindling Phoenix back. It's so good. This is a nice hand. This is a very nice hand. Chandra's Emulator works well with your removal spells. All my removal spells have a target creature or player. None of them hit the face except for the Shock, which would only let us cheat it out on turn 5. I think the Rekindling Phoenix is actually going to be better than the Terror of the Peaks. I think that's going to be the one that we need. Because I think we need to have some aggressive tools that live in our deck. That can hit Planeswalkers, and a Haste Flyer is a very good tool for hitting Planeswalkers. It's the same reason that Chandra Acolyte of Flame is a good card. Phoenix of Ash? Yes, sorry. Phoenix of Ash is absolutely what I mean. I just miss Rekindling Phoenix so much. Okay, so we may very well run straight into a blue counterspell. This could also be a flash blue deck. Aldarian says, I still want to see Sean try to use the new 1/1 indestructible dude that redirects damage. Oh, yeah. I once upon a time had that big red Dracuset deck. You got it. Big red Dracuset. Big red Day 9. Let's Google my old deck lists. Oh yeah, the Ox of Agonis. It ran 3 Akroan Wars. This deck is so fucking funny. Oh my god, I'm looking at this thing. This deck is so stupid. Alright, so we are hunting exclusively for our good friend, Lando Calrissian. Because once we get Chandra Awakened Inferno down, we win the game. Four Perforoses, 4 Dracosets. Fuck yeah, I'm a genius, man. I'm so fucking smart. Look at this deck. Dude, I'm like, no wonder people watch me. I'm hilarious. I'm hilarious, man. I mean, come on, even. So part of me is thinking the following. I think maybe I should just put the Robber of the Riches in the main board. I think I should just put the Robber of the Riches in the main board. This is kind of where I'm at, right? I just need to put some pressure on right away. We're just not up against that many things. Red mana, please. So here's what I'm thinking. I am thinking that I am up against a deck that appears to be an Is It Flash deck. So what I should do is I should not efficiently, for my opponent, run out counters and things like this. Instead, what I should do is I should get a Chandra Awakened Inferno down, which is uncounterable, and then just begin to beat the face. Dreadhorde Arcanist, you say? Let's get this one. Quench we can pay for. Harlequin is essentially forced to let this die. Have you tried Torbrand? Torbrand doesn't really seem like it'll help us very much. Because our early game... Yeah, that's fine. Our early game is just removal spells. So if we draw and hit a land, we don't need a scry. Oh my god, that bronze girl just hosted us. Oh my god, Jasmine, yes. Oh, hell yeah. Oh my god, I don't know if you're here, Bronze. But that bronze girl's a fantastic streamer. Might be able to catch her on Sunfall Cycle on Wednesday mornings.
What stands in my way is getting sizzled.
Oh my god, it's so cool to have you here, Bronzy. Everyone go over to that Bronze Girl's channel, give it a follow. Say hi. Or, as I might do, say howdy. Kaboom. Oh, Ghost Stalkers post and twitch.tv/that bronze girl chat's so fantastic, man. The saying a vast count too, man. Saying a vast is a fantastic way to say hi to that bronze girl, man. I think that's one of her top 3 most favorite ways of being addressed. Avast and howdy, ye scurvy, matey, etc. You okay?
All good, sorry.
Alright, good. No problem. I will happily stop streaming this video game if your life is at risk. So.
No, my life is not as important as this video game.
Honey, I'm so touched on the day before my birthday to hear you say that.
Just
you know.
keep streaming. I'll be fine.
It's a good life over here, guys. It's a good life. Bye, Chandra. Alright.
Ever see a volcano erupt in person? You're about to.
I'm going to X equals 4 this, because there's 2 mana available, 2 cards, could be a shock and an opt. It's more than worth it to just pick it off. We have infinite life and infinite cards from the Mazemind Tomes. Maybe we should go to 4 Mazemind Tomes. I mean, the Mazemind Tomes feels really good. The fuck? Tail's End. Okay, you got it. It resolves. If this is a Samus Sprint, this could be a bit of a pickle for us, but, I mean, all things being equal, this is great. we're in a winning position. Because keep in mind, we have 1, 2, 3 cards to draw. We have a solid Planeswalker. Both of these are X equals 2. This is the play right here. Okay, alright, we're the best player here. Keep in mind we can draw a whole bunch of life. Okie dokie. Let's get more of our very weird looking gallon jug of water. Pour it into our awesome mug. Perfecto. Excellent. Okay, this resolves, and I think that there's just the Samut's Sprint. Okay, he can opt all day. Has the vinegar? Yes, this is in fact a giant jug of vinegar. I'm very excited to be drinking it. I've just been trying to really cut through all of my experiences lately. Talon Dragon. Talon Dragon has now subbed to us for 111 months. It says, woo, 111, more ones because you're the number one. It'll only take 83 years to hit 1111. You love to see it. What now? Metamize Prophecy. Okay. Well, this is powerfully unintelligent. Perfect. I shouldn't be mean to our opponent. This is just an incorrect play. Listen, if Harlequin has Tails in, then Harlequin is just way better than us. That's all there is to it. Super great. Why did you not give me the chance to respond, game? What? Why did I not get the chance to respond? Is this game serious? Oh, come on, man. Auto-respond to triggers requires full control. What? But, like, if I cast an Uro, it gives me the option to Mystic Dispute my own Uro. I mean, come on, game. Oh, God. You know what? Let's do... Gain a life. Huzzah. Could get Tails in. Dang it!
No problem. Fire
Why is my phone buzzing? Because it's dead. Got it. I think it's better to draw. Oh, God, that really annoys me. That really puts me on the tilt-a-whirl. Name a card name. Alright, this thing. That's fun. The good news is, Harlequin appears only able to deal damage by attacking. See, this Chandra I like more than the alternative Chandra. No opt. Alright, you got it. Petty theft. Okay.
Well, that was a disaster.
Bang. I've done it. God, I can't believe it passed through those other triggers.
I'm Chandra, the immolation sensation. Get out of my way. Or, you know, don't.
Alright, we're just gonna keep putting stops on things. Whatever. I shouldn't get that worked up about it. We're probably going to win anyways. Welcome back to the hand, Chandra. It's good to see you. More opportunities for us to draw the Regulator. Regulator, alligator. Now, this huge Chandra, she's insane. How did Supernatural come up? Is Sean a fan? I actually watched the first 2 seasons of Supernatural and enjoyed it quite a bit. We gain live. Oh shit, yeah. I still think this is better to do. Strong, reliable, tight. I love winning the game 1 hour at a time. We could cut this down to 3 and then put in another utility line. It resolves. Big Chandra. That's me. I'm Chandra. I'm the chunky Chandra. Great news, everyone. My phone's charging. Bing and a bong. What is the greatest start-to-finish television show of all time? Because, I mean, for me, it's Avatar: The Last Airbender. And I think that that's probably the correct answer. But hot damn, is that just a good show. Terror of the Peaks, super pricey, gonna get countered. We need all of our instant speed removal. Come on in. I think that's it. Let's see. The Venture Brothers. Ooh, I haven't seen that. Battlestar Galactica. How was that all the way through? Can anyone give some props to Battlestar Galactica as a start-to-finish series? Nicole says, I enjoyed The Dragon Prince more than Avatar. I gotta go back and rewatch that. The animation style in Season 1 hurt my eyes. It was really weird. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, I started and just completely forgot about. Oh, Breaking Bad, of course. That's, like, really good. Hello. Dispy. Hey, make a meow. Desper. How's my Desper control cat doing? You're looking cute today. Let me move these cords. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I gotta move these. Here we go. Death Note? Oh, yeah. Death Note. Death Note's one of my favorite shows of all time. Whew! The ending of Death Note struck me. I love the ending of Death Note. Secret Genius says the West Wing is great to watch in the peak of our current political climate. It's nice to fantasize about a more functional government. Boy, I'm a little too close to home. Does Chernobyl count? Oh my god. Chernobyl. I'm going to say Chernobyl doesn't count because it's like a 5-episode miniseries, 6-episode miniseries. Oh, The Good Place. Oh, holy shit. Yeah, The Good Place is a miracle. I can't believe The Good Place exists. It's so good. A lot of these flash decks run Bonecrusher Giants because it's just a very nice, efficient little card. But I think that this is where you can actually get into quite a bit of trouble. If you are trying to run this kind of card, it basically screws up your parity, where you want to be untapped on your turn and tapped on their turn. And the instant you are tapped on your own turn, I have the ability to do something comfortably on my turn. Welcome back. So I'm going to be efficient with my mana here and just target the Bonecrusher directly with the 3-cost spell, because remember, this is a 2-mana deal 5, because I have a Chandra out.
Don't worry, I brought company.
I'm not 100% on the number of shocks that I have, because... well, yeah, maybe shocks are the ones that need to go. It's just so nice to have a 1-mana deal damage once. Gotcha.
Sit back and watch it burn.
We have a lot of minus that we can do here.
So cute.
Damn, 3 Bonecrushers. I want a StarCraft movie, says Beolinks. Yeah, that would be so sick. My name is Sean, and I love taking risks. Alright, I fucked up. Shouldn't have done this. I literally had, like, every option to nuke this guy. Yeah, I think the shocks are feeling consistently not great. Sheriff? Hi. I think they should make a Half-Life movie or TV series. Jesus, that would be so fucking awesome! Oh my god, I would love that. I'd love it and I'd live for it and I'd be into it. Jeezy Louise, Fabrizi. The Wheel of Time series will be sick. Oh yeah. What about the Dresden Files TV series? That's what I'm gonna do on my birthday. Whoa, whoa, good morning, phone, you got a phone! I am a phone. Gunny said, anyone else watch Tales from the Loop? I watched the first episode, and it was so slow. Oh my god.
Hey, I'm meditating here.
Gotcha. Ugh.
Say hi to my fiery friends.
Love shocks. So good. Jesus. Turn on my sweet phone. Goodbye, Chandra. No,
I'm telling
nothing?
Mother Ludi on you.
Tell Mother Ludi on you, babe. Tell Mother Ludi on you, babe.
Say hi to my fiery friends.
I would much rather leave mana up for a shock and then pump this too than deal an extra 3 damage. God, I love shock. I don't know why I was ever ragging on this card, man.
Don't worry, I brought company.
Mobilized District is doing work. Mobilized District is good. Seriously, Surly gifted a sub. Thanks for the birthday gift, seriously, Surly. Also, your name tickles me. Oh, Broad City is also an incredible show. Like, I mean, that show's just incredible. Il est incroyable. Harlequin needs to be very careful about the swing back.
Stay back. I'm an explosively good pyromancer.
Toasty gifting 5 gifties.
Is it just me?
Thanks, Toasty. I hope you're enjoying my birthday. Birthday's been killing it for me so far, you know, what can I say? Oh, man. Well, God, what are some other just great start-to-finish ones? Did you ever watch Legend of Korra, the sequel series to Avatar? I didn't. I Am the Watcher 13. I never actually did. Call Me Sarah says, do you have a P.O. box for casual gifts? I don't. I don't. I need to set it up. Did Harlequin depart? Dong. Yeah, you know, I think I know how to improve our deck. Didn't you used to have a P.O. box like 4 or 5 years ago? I used to have a P.O. box in 2013. It's been a while. I'm sorry. Shit. I know, I'm bad. Talon Dragon, our 111-month sub, just gifted 20 in the fine celebration of a birthday. Phineas and Ferb as well. Oh, Phineas and Ferb is pretty hilarious. Oh. Do we think there's counter spells in here? Gravity Falls? Oh my god, Gravity Falls was unbelievable. I love Gravity Falls. I love Gravity Falls. That was a really good show. What the hell? I found the line. Tail's end. Alright. Figured it out. Yeah! Harlequin's awesome. Harlequin timed that perfectly. He's like, yeah! Alright, let me... Kurtz, I just want to say happy birthday and thanks for making every day a little better. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. I feel like it is actually so easy to just push negativity into the world and no one will stop you. You know what I mean? It's painfully too easy. Did I accidentally cut something that I didn't wish to? Wait a minute, I cut... What did I do? Discard changes. Go back in here. How did that even work? Because I cut these two, and then I put in 4 Robbers of the Rich. Why do I have space? Oh, yeah, because I cut the Terror of the Peaks. Oh. I forgot that I did that. Yeah, I think a Soul Sear is going to be nice. We could arguably cut Novice Chandra and put in a Soul Sear, something like this. But I like this Chandra quite a bit. Maybe like... What is an incredibly good... What's just an incredibly powerful anti-control red card? What's just like the best anti-red card? I mean, like, or excuse me, anti-blue, anti-control. Yeah, you know, Phoenix of Ash actually. This is, yeah. If I'm trying to go under. Oh, this is, yeah, oh yeah. Unchained, excuse me. Warboss, oh, by the way, I should have been clear. A red card that we don't already have in here. Because we obviously have the 4 Legion Warbosses in the side. And it is the best. So, essentially, we are claiming that we're playing a little bit mid-rangey. And part of the reason why we don't really need to run Fry is that there's not a lot of 5-power blue or green things outside of Teferi, which... excuse me, blue or white things. Outside of Teferi, and we already have an answer to that. We have Chandra. Chandra's Triumph in the main, which deals 5 damage to any target. Okay, no blocks. This is going to be an incredibly easy match. Fry is also historic only, isn't it? Should be in. Other humans get +1/+1. Alright, so So let's hope that our opponent swings with both of them. Alright, I rule. Yeah, I think this deck is actually just so good at dealing with aggro decks that focus on small little creatures because so many small pings. Oh my god, Minstrel 7704 is gifting 10 tier 1 subs. Marvelous. Absolutely marvelous. Oh! God, it never wants to tap anything but the Interplanar Beacons. It's fine, because if this is a 1-drop, we can cast it. Cool. Thank you, Minstrel. Thank you for your kind support of our kind of content. Bing and a bang.
I call my fists Pyromancer and Firebrand.
Wow, we are just we own, man. Look at this. Holy shit. Feel free to trade. Woo! Oh my god. Kale D&D gifting 20 subaronis in the pepperoni on our fine day of 34 years. Well, it does die. Ooh, that's a nice one. Yeah, I'll put it on the robber. Dude, Kale D&D, how are you enjoying my birthday? What has my birthday done for you? I think I turn off these. Ooh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. What do we cut away? Yeah, oh, the robbers. Yes, of course. Of course we cut the robbers. Of course we cut the robbers. And a single regulator. That seems good. I want these at least available in case we are up against instant speed bastards. What the hell are the name of those? Night Pack ambushers. Kale D&D says, happy birthday, man. I lurk a lot, but truly enjoy your content. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear it. You guys have been so sweet to me this week. Just absolute angels to me. Captain Stu says, why take out the robbers? Robbers are not actually very good in this matchup. They're not actually very good in this matchup. We had a particularly good sequence with them. But, for instance, if I took out the robbers and replaced them with a Bonecrusher Giant, oh, fuck yeah. This is where we're actually starting to get extended value. I much prefer a removal spell, which guarantees a deletion, instead of a Robber the Rich, which, like, basically is a trade kind of spell. These types of removals are extraordinary. Stormfist Crusader, we don't want to deal with. And thus, we shall zap it. Heal 1.
Ready? I'm ready.
Oh my god, dude. I mean, look at how much easier this game is. With removal, removal. Value, value, removal, removal. Probably like this, and then we just minus.
Time for sparks to fly.
We'll play one of these. Play another one of these. And we're good, huh? Look at the value. Look at the value. Catan 15773 says, random question, what's your opinion on Artosis' skills in StarCraft? If you could be more specific, I'd love to talk about Artosis. I both get to talk about someone I like and someone that I can direct traffic to. Shamelessly. Is he the best right now? Best at in all of StarCraft? I think the tactful response is nope. I mean, the players who are good in StarCraft are so good. Like, so stupidly, ridiculously, insanely good. I heard Artosis won BlizzCon once. He must be the best. Fear Dragon 64, saying it like it is, man. Fear Dragon 64. How are you, Ravi? Wildpox says, happy birthday to the wonderful person that introduced me to this beautiful world of streaming. Wish you all the best and thanks for the good times. Always good to see you, Wildpox, and much appreciated on this fine 34th birthday of mine. I'm rounding. Technically, my birthday is at midnight tonight. Technically, it's the 27th, but this is my closest streaming date to all of these things. Sure wish I'd waited to play that land. Ravi, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I feel like I'm coming a little bit out of a funk. But last few weeks have been Fear Dragon says, what can I do to make you go from okay to better than okay? Just warmly hanging out here is always a delight. Holy shit, Fear Dragon 64 just gifted 50 subs! 50! 50 subaronis in the pepperonis. I should have looked and seen it was the Yorion. Because then I probably would have mulliganed this hand. This is a very reactive hand. I need a very proactive hand. Oh my god! Goth Tiger Masks gifted 25 subs! You know, I'm going to tell a story about Fear Dragon. It makes me happy. And then Goth Tiger Mask, we got to come back to you and give you a proper thanks. So when, that's a good one. When I was first kicking off good old streaming action, like streaming was kind of like this new weird thing. Esports technically had been around for a while, but still it was this like, whoa, like what? There's tournaments and they're being broadcast and everyone can see them outside of just those tiny niche communities. This is the one that will be removed 100%. Like, wow, what does that mean? Holy cow. And a lot of people wanted to know how I got a job doing commentary. We might be able to win with just this. Truth. This is a killer run out. Yeah, a lot of people were asking me just how, oh my god, how do you do it? And I mean, like, there's kind of not a lot of magic to getting into casting. The really important thing that you need to do is cast. Just start doing the broadcast. Start downloading replays. I think it's more important that I hit my land drops than I deal an extra few points of damage. But anyways. And so, you know, I would always tell people, like, okay, start doing, like, one commentary a day on your YouTube, something like this, and then that way you have a body of work. You can start hosting tournaments, casting them, getting small prize pools. You can ask other tournaments if they want support, you know, with you casting something like this. You just gotta start building stuff and getting stuff out there. And I had this conversation. Oh, and the second part is, once you start getting seen, you start getting visible, and you start to, like, have stuff out all the time, it begins to become incredibly easy to convince people. Pay one. Let's pay this one. It starts becoming incredibly easy to convince people that you are a desirable person to invite to this broadcast, because you just have a body of work that you can point to and go, see, look at what I did. It's way, way easier there than, say, if you... Well, that kind of sucks, but it's actually fun. It's way, 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 way easier than if you tried to do something like meet and network and try to tell someone, I assure you I'll be a good commentator. Like, the only way that people can see you doing commentary is if they can see you doing commentary. Like, that's it. This is actually good news. And, like, the only person that I know of that did that was Fear Dragon 64. Like I said, I've had this conversation a lot. Like a lot of times. Are you plussing, you bastard?
Might be a bad idea.
And like Ravi would tag me on Twitter. Be like, all right, I'm on day 26 of doing one broadcast a day. I'm on day 7 of doing it, you know. And then, okay, I've hit day 30, and I'm just going to keep doing it. And then Fear Dragon organized NA Ladder Heroes tournaments, organized all sorts of like really cool, unique, awesome, wonderful.
Maybe I'm not cut out for this.
Probably, Uro. Probably.
I really should have seen that coming.
Man, that last turn was brutal. This is an elemental? No, it's just an Elder Giant. Okay, farts. Okay. Get it out of here. And I've always remembered that. I've always remembered that, like, you know, there's a certain quality to doing stuff that just comes down to choosing to dedicate the time to doing it. You know, like, I want to be a StarCraft caster. Alright, better start doing some StarCraft casting. Haha! The nut run out would be land, for sure. I want to start drawing. Fuck. There is no nut run out anymore. I think these Soul Sears I don't need to put in. Alright, now I can -6 to kill this. I'm going to +2 and wish myself luck.
Let's get toasty.
Is this deck worth spending wild cards on? Probably not, said Ken. It has almost no overlap with any other deck. Alright, goodbye. God, there's just so much good ramp mana fixing in the world right now. Yeah, I think that this Soul Sear... I think I just don't need the Soul Sear. I think I just don't. Maybe in the sideboard. Maybe. Frankly, Redcap Melees can deal perfectly well with Nightcap Ambushers. Nightcap? Night Pack. Oh, do you wanna maybe like go to the lobby and have like a Nightcap Ambusher? McIntyre 0591. So how long did it take your family to understand Twitch as an occupation? I'm very lucky. Like well, I mean, outside of my brother, who I'm sure you obviously assume gets it because he does it. My mom's 0 seconds. The rest of my family... Rest of my family... Who's your brother? Gucci 1, my brother is the famed StarCraft 2 and StarCraft 1 casting legend, Nick Tasteless Plot. Commonly seen on the GSL. Has a big beard, you hear? I have an extremely gaseous hand. His hand is plasma. Nightcap Ambush. Sounds like a decent bar name, though. I think we should be a little reticent to eerily plug words like ambush and give the current context of things. I do run 26 land. I just want to be abundantly clear about that. Garmorce's Dark for Stats Game 2 was so good. I haven't seen it yet. Maybe we'll catch up on GSL this weekend. I think the biggest set of people that really didn't get what streaming was or what I was doing was a lot of working professionals who were a little older than me, and in particular, fuck, what the hell? A lot of people in Hollywood and traditional media. I remember interviewing for my graduate thesis, and my graduate thesis was about live streaming and all this stuff. What am I talking about? Oh yeah, Jesus. This guy was like, dude, you cannot talk about your personal life on air. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, period. Stop doing it. I've tuned into your broadcasts, and you do this all the time, right? And he was like, have you ever turned in to a news broadcast, and the news broadcaster's like, hey guys, we're gonna go to the news in a second, but you know, I had a tough week, you know, and I was a little frustrated that, you know, my bank denied a loan, but, you know, anyways, I'm hanging in there. Like, no one would ever watch that.
Anyone need a match? Nope, say hi to
And I was like, whoa. Okay. He's like, don't ever do that. It's just a mistake. A lot of early radio DJs would do this, feel like they have a personal connection. It always fails. Speaking of always fails, let's get a land off the top, huh? Bing, bang, blah. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? And I mean, I actually just was like, I disagree with this. Like, whoa. The thing is that, like, the incorrect, dumb, righteous way to think through this, which you still have a pretty reasonable chance. The incorrect, righteous, you know, like, you're wrong, you don't understand it at all. Righteous way to do that would be to just reject and say this person's dumb. But there's a lot of merit to this, right? People are tuning in. I'm just going to concede because I want to change my deck. People do tune in to see the core content. And I think that this is maybe one of the bigger mistakes small to mid-level streamers have, which is they are playing the game, they have the personality, but if you say, what is your content? What is your content? For instance, one of my pieces of content is stories like this. It's not that, you know, I just think I have really cool personality. I like talking about myself. People like tuning into that. Ugh. It's not as sort of, what would be the right word for it? It's not as incidental as that, you know. It's that I work deliberately on telling long-form stories, both about my life, both in terms of education. I respond to questions people have, and I go really in-depth in a very particular and structured way. It's a form of storytelling, and the storytelling is the craft work part. My personality, my experiences are the content part of those stories. But if someone tunes in and they're like, okay, what's your content? And I'm just like, oh, it's just my personality. I have one. I hope it'll do. I think I kind of want these in the main. I don't think I want more than 3. I've never really wanted more than 3. I think I want to skew towards beating down on some of these. Move one of these over here. $19, $20, $24. Okay, yeah, no, I mean I have enough. Maybe something like this. I like a little more. But like, you know, a lot of pros, what's their content? It is extremely high level gameplay of one game. Tormod's Crypt for graveyard shenanigans. V. Kyle Official. I kind of think that maybe I might want a Grafdigger's Cage. Maybe I might want a Tormod's Crypt. Maybe. I want to think about it a little bit. Because I think I don't have a lot of problems against these Rakdos decks. I think I don't. What pro gamers do you like to watch? Huge variety of Dota pros, D-Coop. Rocket League is another fun one to watch. Obviously Magic. Like Wyatt Darby, Seth Manfield. Andrea Mengucci has been firing up streams kind of late at night for me, which has been nice. Healing. A life gain deck? What the what?
Chandra Pyromancer extraordinaire.
I accidentally spacebarred through this? What the what? Alright. Oh shit. She led a good life. And she's back.
A bunch of nerds. Say hi to my fiery friend.
Yeah, I think I'm building my...
Let's light it up.
Yeah, no, it does. When death happens, it does stuff.
Go get him, buddy.
Yeah, I think that I am a deck that is trying. This is turning out to be a little bit more mid-rangey. You got it.
Walk it off, Chandra.
And is that death, huh?
I don't know what I'm doing here, but it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I think I need to just treat myself as a little bit more mid-range. A little bit more mid-range. So, if I view this, we have some Revitalizes and we have some Murderous Riders, huh? And some life gain. So, exile effects are going to be good. I really don't know what kind of deck our opponent is. I think these come out. And we just put in really basic removal and run it back. There's an argument to be made to cut the Phoenix of Ash and put in a little bit more removal. Caseman 984 gifted 5 subs on our fine birthday. Says happy B-Day, duder. Happy B-Day to you. Hope you're enjoying it. And by the way, is Goth Tiger Mask still here? Goth Tiger Mask gifted 25, and I went on a long story about... Fear Dragon. Okay, so we probably should have cut the Robbers of the Rich. Probably should have cut the other Nerdles. It says, yo, Goth Tiger Mask. I'm Sean. What's your name? Thanks for the 25 sub support. It's like super duper duper kind of you. Whoa. Whoa, villain is... Tickler Fruits! Did you ever post your deck list? Go to day9.tv. You will see a section labeled decks up at the top. And that's where you can go on and get it. Let me read this exact. This says, when entered from your graveyard. Who gives a shit about glass? I think my presumption was correct in that this is a little bit more of a control-y slow deck. I mean, the Revitalize was the giveaway to me about that. So I think I was correct in still leaving a lot of the aggressive components in there. The Monji just gifted 9 subscriptions. 9. Gifted 9, feeling fine. I'm gonna go ahead and scorch this. Thank you, the Monji. The beginning. Your end step, if you gain 3 life this turn, each opponent loses 3 life. Okay. Look at this, we're both working together. It's fantastic. this guy back. Let's get this one back, huh? Thanks, the Monji says, happy birthday, Sean. Here's an on-brand gift for you in the community. We're growing big. We're growing big today. Ooh, Goth Tiger Masses. I've been slowly making my way through the Malazan books. Malazan Book of the Fallen. These have reach, by the way. Always forget it. Interface doesn't. You got it. You shooting my guy? Okay.
I can wait millennia for revenge.
Let's draw a card, see if maybe we can get a Chandra. We're gonna end a turn, regulate out a mountain. Alright. That's a really good one. A really, really good one.
Anyone who stands in my way is getting sizzled. Is it just me?
I love this card. I love the way this deck plays. Like, it's capable of winning early, but then like you just get these huge, like, multi mana spends. It's just awesome. Fucking hell. I'm so upset. I'm devastated.
Hey, at least
How
I
many of these
tried.
murderous riders are gonna show up on the top of the deck? Damn. Well. Borums, want to swing and say happy birthday? Hey, thanks, man. Let's do this first. Excellent. More Tome time. I really just gotta start winning and drowning my opponent in card advantage. Dominub says, I'd like to report a bug. My opponent appears to be playing cards. Holy shit, this is really bad. We could lose mighty fast with this. Bam, bam, bam. So this card would be Big Chandra. So we're going to first, we have enough mana to be able to just straight up draw. Nice. Hilarious. We might just have to scorch it. Scorch it. Wow. Heavy Metal Robot. Just gifted 5 subs. Happy birthday to me, Heavy Metal Robot. Hope my birthday's going well for you. I never tire of saying that. That's my favorite thing to say on my birthday. You enjoy my birthday for me. I'm just going to have a birthday weekend. We'll see if I can do it with any rest, given how many fireworks are going off lately. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. Ooh, getting bing bong. Zoinks. So I think I want to actually play a little bit more of the controlier way. I think I'm actually just going to do this. Wait, do I actually want to go, like, mega aggro here? No, I don't think so. I mean, The mistake that I made was playing the Chandra and then not -3 and duplicating it. We don't seem to be winning too many of these games. We have a positive win rate, Gucci One. That statement is in error. We've made a lot of changes too, and I think that this is the better list. It's kind of funny. We marked up the most W's when we had this Chandra that we never played, and whenever we played, it sucked. The lists that we are having the most trouble with consistently are the ramp ones. And so that's why we're putting in Phoenix of Ash and Warboss and all these other tools. Just to make sure that we can, like, bash in. See you later, nerds. Alright, I mean, this is a very killer pile of cards. So our opponent appears to kind of delay, deny with oaths, with revitalizes, things like this, until stuff comes out. Alright, see you later, nerds.
You're toast. Anyone need a fire started? No, don't worry. I brought company.
A bing and a bong. Goth Tiger Mask says, "Hey Sean, any tips to try to build a deck that lessens the chance of not drawing enough land or drawing too much land?" Okay, so I think we're gonna triumph this. I think we're just gonna triumph this. Just get this one out of here. Gives us enough mana to be able to nuke the other one.
Go get him, buddy.
So, I would say a big thing is just starting with like 24 land if you have a pretty simple deck. If it's going more control-y, just go to 26, 27. Increase the number of lands and be seeking ways. Increase the number of lands. Actually, I kind of like maybe a second Soul Sear would be helpful. Go with something like 26 land and increase the number of card draw or scry cycle type options. This can help a lot.
Say hi to my fiery friends.
It's a trap. I think that one of the biggest reasons why it feels bad, feels like you don't have enough land. Okay, let's -2 and Scorching Dragonfire. This guy. I think the biggest reason that it feels like you can't draw enough land is that your curve's too high. That's the biggest one. That's the big one. I mean, you even saw me do this in this deck, where I've just brought the curve lower.
Don't worry, I brought company. What's that smell? Oh, it's you burning.
I actually do want to do this. This is a lot of damage really fast. So that's what I would say. I would say try those three things. First of all, try to err on the side of 25 to 26 lands. Try not to cut lands. This is, again, a 60-card deck. Don't be shy to go to 27 if you really want to get enough land. Consider, after doing that, putting a little bit more card draw to make sure that you hit those lands in time. We didn't. No, we want to get rid of the...
I'm late to meditation anyway.
Yeah, this is working. This is working out.
These little guys are great.
I think it's the big thing. Is make sure you have enough card draw and card scry. And then I would also also, here's something that this is the most technical one to do, which is when you lose the game, stop and count how many cards you've looked at or scried or drawn or put at the bottom from the top of your deck. So, for instance, maybe you've drawn the top 19 and you've scried one to the bottom. So you've seen the top 20 of your 60-card deck. You've seen a third of your deck. So typically, you know, if your deck is 24 lands, 36 spells, something like this, then typically if you've drawn 20 cards, you should draw 7-ish lands. If you drew 7 lands in the top 20 cards, that was normal. The biggest thing that people fuck up is that they draw the expected amount of land, and something went wrong where it felt like they desperately needed to draw the 8th land, and they didn't, and we lost because we didn't draw the land. But if you actually look at the statistics of it, you drew totally normally. Now, if you watched my stream yesterday, there were some games where I had a 28 land deck, and there were 26 lands left in the game, and I had drawn like the top 12 cards or something hilarious and just didn't hit a land. And that's just like, ah! So it kind of says, half my games I've drawn 7 lands and 14 cards, LOL. That's pretty statistically reasonable. That's statistically quite reasonable. Because with 14 cards, the average expectation is 5. I mean, 7 out of 14 is pretty... 7 is pretty close to 5. I mean, there's a deeper statistical analysis that you can talk about the likelihood of drawing... If you're supposed to draw 5, how much likely it is to draw 4 or 6 or 3 or 7. Things like that. And you'll actually find that it's just not that uncommon. And also something that's really important to look at is if, like, let's say the expectation of some event is drawing 5 lands. You will discover that it is false that you draw 5 lands 90% of the time, and everything outside of that is deviation. You'll look at things, and it'll be like drawing the expected amount is 28%. And then drawing a little bit above and a little bit below, each of those is like 18%. And then like 13% and 7%. You sort of get this curve of decreasing percentiles that adds up to 100%. But you'll be shocked that any individual instance of those happening is quite small. In particular, the expected value is quite small. Really fascinating. You know what? It's my birthday. I'm going to keep playing Big Red, and I'm going to give myself a nice 5-minute break. I have to use the restroom. I have to pet the cats, and I have to just bump into walls. So stay here, and when we return, we're going to keep playing Big Red in M21.